When his wife discovered her husband was bisexual, she could no longer continue the marriage and ultimately chose divorce. When news of Enis's divorce reached Jack, he could not help but feel secretly pleased and spent the entire journey imagining their future together. However, the breakdown of his marriage filled Enis with guilt. Although he deeply loved Jack, he was unwilling to hurt his family because of this, and he especially did not want to affect his two daughters' upbringing. He ultimately cancelled his plans to return to Brokeback Mountain with Jack. Jack understood his difficulties, and to avoid putting Enis in an awkward position, he drove away alone. But this rejection deeply wounded Jack. He had invested too much emotion in this relationship and could no longer pull himself free. During the long days without seeing Enis, Jack went to red light districts, trying to find among strangers the warmth and comfort he could not get from Enis. Time quietly passed, and they had not seen each other for a long while. The longing in Jack's heart gradually turned to resentment. Enis's days were not easy either. His ex-wife had started a new family with someone else and was even pregnant, yet she still could not let go of their past marriage. They went to Brokeback Mountain once again. Perhaps only there could they touch the beauty of their past once more. Like before, they set up their tent and talked about the troubles that weighed on each other's minds. Jack again proposed the idea of living together, but Enis still refused, saying he only wanted to maintain the status quo. After that, Enis never married again and continued living alone. Even when women appeared in his life, he only treated them as dating partners, not as companions for life. Time flew by, and both daughters had grown into adults while they had both entered their 50s. Loneliness made Jack increasingly restless, and he longed to spend the rest of his life with Enis. But Enis still could not face this relationship that could never be made public. He had to consider his two daughters' feelings, and with overwhelming financial pressures, he could barely even pay child support. He once again refused their next meeting. This decision stabbed into Jack's heart like a knife. But neither of them could have imagined that this separation would be their final goodbye.